Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at another compelling video on reasons for the wealth gap and globalization part 2. This is a special video for KS3. This video is hosted by Janet and Janelle. So let's begin. Let's start off by listing some of the world's major low-income countries. Democratic Republic of Congo or DRC, Niger, Burundi, Mozambique, Chad, Liberia, Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, Central African Republic, Guinea, Eritrea, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan, Cote d'Ivoire, Sudan and Gambia. Now let's have a look at the world's high-income countries or HIC.
The high-income countries are Denmark, New Zealand, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Singapore, Switzerland, Netherlands, Australia, Canada, Luxembourg, Germany, Iceland, United Kingdom, Barbados, Belgium, Hong Kong.
Brilliant, Janelle, that was really good. Now, let's take a look. Why are some countries HIC, high-income countries, and some LIC, low-income countries?
There are several factors affecting this thought. Physical factors, economic factors, religious factors, political factors, natural resources. Physical factors are some areas have a different landscape. This can lead to difficulties in the development process. For example, a place like Zimbabwe is a very arid or hot place. This leads to lack of water and insufficient food. Economic factors are some countries have very high levels of debt. This means that they cannot further invest in any development projects. Religious factors are some businesses involve people of the same caste and religion which often tend to lose intelligent brains. Political factors are some countries are at war or the government may be corrupt. Their money is not spent on infrastructure and education. Natural resources are some countries have an abundance of natural resources, however, are not well equipped with transportation.
Really good, Janelle. That was impressive. Now, let's take a look at some landlocked countries and how it affects their economies.
Landlocked countries are Afghanistan, Central African Republic, Burundi and other countries without a port pay more and wait longer for imported oil, food and other goods. And they have an equally hard time exporting with the result that they trade less and grow more slowly than their coastal neighbors. Being landlocked is a major reason why 16 of the world's 31 landlocked developing countries are among the poorest in the world.
Really shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, let's have a look. Why is there a development gap in the world?
Economic factors, lack of technology, debt owed to other countries, example Zambia, unfair trade, lack of transportation, growth of MNCs.
MNCs are multinational corporations.
Political factors, war with other countries or civil war, corrupt government, example Angola and Afghanistan. Cultural factors, some tribes continue to live in their traditional way. Some businesses offer people belonging to the same religion, example Niger and Swaziland. Historical factors, former European colonies were left in turmoil after independence, example Botswana and India. Physical factors, natural disasters, lack of water supply, unfavorable climate, example Zimbabwe and Kenya, disease and illness.
Brilliant, Janelle. That was really good. Now, let's take an example of an LIC, which is Democratic Republic of Congo. The Democratic Republic of Congo, which is DRC, ranks in as the poorest country in the world based on its GDP. with DRC citizens earning an average of $394.25 a year. Instability from years of war and corrupt government is one of the most significant causes of poverty in the DRC. While poverty and youth unemployment has fueled conflicts, the Democratic Republic of Congo was very poor before the most recent outbreak of civil war in the 1990s. Democratic Republic of Congo, the country has a 25-mile, 40-kilometer coastline on the Atlantic Ocean but is otherwise landlocked, which makes trade of its natural resources very difficult. Now, let's look at the wealth gap. What is wealth gap? So, wealth gap is the unequal distribution of assets among the countries of the world. Some of the factors affecting these are climate. Many of the poorest countries are in the tropics where it is hot, the land is less fertile, water is scarce, and diseases flourish. As evidence, Zimbabwe is affected the most. Physical features. Countries such as Democratic Republic of Congo and Chad are landlocked countries, hence have a disadvantage due to their geographical location. This makes trade very difficult. Natural hazards. Some places are vulnerable to natural disasters. Example, Haiti is located in an area prone to earthquakes and hurricanes. Corruption, poor management. Countries need strong, stable and honest leaders to help them develop. Example, Afghanistan. Wars. Wars use up resources and make it difficult to produce goods and trade. Example, Yemen. Discrimination. Some groups may have fewer opportunities and this can hold back overall development. Example, if women are not educated to the same standard as men. On the other hand, HICs are wealthy because they don't have any of the above factors affecting them and hence are prospering in all forms. They also have a very high GDP, for example, United Kingdom, USA, Japan, etc. We hope you loved this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.